Week 6 in the NFL, and it all kicks off with the Giants-Eagles grudge match. We have super fans who will be tailgating at MetLife. Just do not ask for their parking spot. Plus, stay tuned for my pick 6. I'm Ashley Haas, and I'm all in.
The money keep calling my name. Hey, hey, hey. Dollar signs make you sing.
I have 3 very special gentlemen joining me for today's episode. In the Eagles corner, flying with me, a true diehard of Philly sports. You know him as E-Rock on social media, a tailgate legend. Please welcome Eric Emanuel.
Oh, welcome, Ashley, to the winner's corner. We're about to go up to MetLife, get right, get that dub, and do what we do best, and that's smack down the New York Giants. Let's go.
Oh, I love the confidence. I'm feeling good. And I hear a little giggle from across the ring over there, repping Big Blue. He's back for more. The Jimmy Fallon of sports himself, Mike Vivolo. Let's give a big warm welcome.
Thank you.
What's up, Mike?
Nothing makes me happier than spoiling an Eagles Thursday evening. And if it's the little things that we can draw to on a season, it's putting the fear of the Giants D-line into the Eagles. And when they think they're going to roll, just walk on over us. But you'll have to deal with MetLife tonight.
Oh, we're going to get to that in a little bit. But first, I need to introduce our third and final special guest today. For the first time making his debut, and a Giants icon, the heartbeat and fan base, Joe Rubik, the one and only license plate guy. Welcome to the show. It's like looking in a mirror.
I know. We're twinning. It's too bad you're on the other side of the fan base, but that's all right. We're all right. We're gonna get, as E-Rock said, we're gonna get right tonight. And then I'm gonna come home, and then after the victory, and I'm gonna watch the Saquon special, and I'll be like, that's okay too, because we're gonna win that too. So we're good. We're good today.
By the way, speaking of that, I did just order, it didn't come yet, a Saquon Barkley jersey that I saw at the game the other day that was so epic. I think, Eric, you were there when I saw it too. It was half Penn State, half and half Eagles. At first, I thought it was Giants Eagles, and I was like,
we don't do this. And imagine being a Giants fan right now. Like, you got to watch Saquon Barkley come back into the building. He's dropping his special, and the best thing you got going for you is your Abercrombie model quarterback and skibbity do, skibbity don't, skibbity toilet, whatever the hell his name is. Like, imagine taking that guy and that's the replacement for Saquon Barkley. Did you see the hardware, Joe, that he was rocking? Did you see the hardware?
And let me tell you something, Mike. Emmanuel, we have plenty of hardware. Okay, you don't want to go the hardware route. You could take the winning route right now. Don't go hardware.
I will take the winning route.
He is the king of hardware. Now, listen, there's a lot for this rivalry, the NFC. We've got a lot of rivalry here between the Eagles and the Giants. But the one thing that we can both agree on is the fact that we both hate the Cowboys, right? I mean, that's something we can all agree on.
Love it.
Yes,
so,
we could definitely agree on that.
Right?
Eric,
okay.
I'll see you later with that.
You're what?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Are you a Cowboys fan, Eric? I mean, Joe?
No, Joe and I have an annual tradition upon my travel to MetLife Stadium. We do it every single year, and every single year it gets a lot of laughs. And it's a Eagles Giants, but it's a F Dallas video. It's our thing.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I've done something like that too, where I walked around to a Giants Eagles game and I said, well, at least the one thing we can all agree on is we all hate Dallas. I mean, there's that.
Correct.
So,
correct.
Well, let's talk a bit about one of the headlines then right now, which is Jerry Jones flipping off fans at the last game. I want your take on this because he actually wasn't fined at first, and then the NFL said they were going to fine him $250,000 for that and for the obscene gesture, and he doesn't want to pay it. It's like, you have so much money, just pay it. The players have to pay it when they do something wrong. What an owner is the absolute representation of a team. Thoughts?
Well, I mean, I'll start off. Look, to be honest with you, he gets more hate than anybody, and if I'm not mistaken, we all love him. I want him to stay around for another 200 years because then they won't win for another 200. So we can all agree on that. But you know what? The guy gets flipped off. I can't believe you have me on here defending him for a second, but I will. He's flipped off 500 times a day, okay? He felt like flipping somebody off. In his defense, I think he said he was given a thumbs up, and by accident he gave the finger, which I think is hilarious, by the way. It's awesome. Don't pay it. Fight it, don't pay it. Cause some more controversy, Jerry.
What?
Listen, all that money that you're saving on not paying Micah Parsons, you can go ahead and pay that fine. And I got the inside scoop on this thing, actually. Actually, you're going to love this one.
Oh, tell me.
The individual who was getting the flipped off
Yeah.
symbol was actually an Eagles fan at the game. Check my Instagram story. It was an Eagles fan who goaded him into flipping him off. And it was one of our kind that cracked Jerry Jones. God bless that man. I hope he lives forever. Like, honestly, we need to find a Futurama way to put his head inside of like a jar so that man lives forever. Because as long as he lives, the Cowboys will never be relevant again.
So agree.
I love that. All right. I want to talk about something another thing that Philly and New Yorkers can agree on is how hard a parking spot is to find. Now, I don't want to get into the specifics of what Mark Sanchez had happen to him, but I will say the fact that it was over a parking spot, I get it now. I get it now. I was so confused on why Mark Sanchez got in a fight with a 69-year-old truck driver and why this has become such a big thing. But parking is hard to find. So thoughts? If anybody thoughts?
Ashley, stop it. You can't even compare. I spent 10 years trying to get a parking spot over there in Philly. You can't. And God forbid you have giant license plates or anything close to the colors. Forget it. I park like 3 miles away on the road. You can get a spot at MetLife. Don't even try it.
Yeah, because it's an NFL-owned parking lot, and you got to be a bajillionaire to even get a parking pass inside that stadium or take the bus. That's why Philadelphia is the best tailgating sports city on God's green earth, because we got Citizens Bank, the Xfinity Mobile Center, and Lincoln Financial Field right there. They don't have to play by the NFL rules. The lots open up at 6 o'clock, and we're tying one on by 8 a.m., baby.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem.
Exactly, Joe. I'll take it.
You got fire, you got booze, and you got fire going on in every spot.
And if you
go to the New York Giants games.
If you go through there with enemy colors on, you end up like the guy in Mark Sanchez gave. That's what happens. You go through.
Oh, bull, Joe! Tell it, Joe.
Mike, I cannot tell a lie. You are right, Mike. No, I'm just kidding. Hold on. No. Hold on. I always say this. When you go to Philly and you're in the opposing team colors and you guys win, you're in trouble. When you go in your colors and you lose, you're still in trouble.
I wondered where you were going with that. I'm not going to lie.
Listen, if you don't like having your feelings hurt, you should probably stay out of Philadelphia.
I will tell you, Ashley, that regardless of the brand that the Philly sports fans are branded with, at the end of the day, if you're going through any game, any NFL game, even in Philly, and you're not being out of control, then they're not going to be out of control. No,
agreed.
No.
I actually think
you just got to get your feelings hurt, like Eric said.
Exactly. I actually think no matter who your team is, rep it hard, man. I don't take the heat. That's part of being a fan. I don't care. Even if you are a Cowboys fan, rep it hard, take the heat. It's all fun, right? That's the whole point of football is it's fun. It's like I would.
All right. Don't get crazy with fun. Don't get crazy with the fun part. All right. It's really not that fun going through Philly.
It's not that
I'm just letting you know right now.
That's true. I've never been on the opposite side.
For the last 3 years, our side.
Well, agree to disagree. So let's talk about the fact that you guys, we are all going to have off on Sunday, right? Like this is such a great. I love a Thursday night matchup because now Sunday we can sit back, we can relax, we can enjoy. What game are you guys most excited to watch this weekend?
Bengals. I think it's definitely the Sunday night game. Yeah,
Bengals.
Packers.
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco, baby. Yeah, exactly, Ashley. Exactly. I would have just assumed that we would all agree on anybody that's playing Dallas. So we know that game. So that's
but it's the Panthers. So I mean, it's like, do I really want to watch the Cowboys win? I don't like watching them win. But I'll tell you that Lions Chiefs game. That means a lot to both those teams. That's a big Sunday night football game.
I think the Lions are just gonna wipe them up.
Same. I like the Lions here, and they're actually getting points. And I like the Lions money line on this. It's a
I
2.5
totally
point
agree.
spread. I like
What do
I
you
like the
see,
Lions.
Ash?
You're all on Detroit.
Oh, on Detroit, getting 2,
We
right?
all
Getting
are
2,
on
Ash?
Detroit.
Getting 2?
2.5. Yeah, you're getting 2.5.
Getting two and a
I mean,
half now. That's
yeah,
a,
two and a
oh
half.
yeah, all day, all day.
But I don't even think you
Take it.
need
They're
it.
winning outright. They're
Take
winning
it
outright.
money line. Yeah, take it money line.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give it later as it's probably going to be one of my locks of the week. But I think money line. There's something up right now
Yeah.
with the Chiefs. I mean,
Yeah.
I
And they haven't gotten it together. I agree, Ash. You know what? Look, there's 2 picks this week. My favorite picks. You got the
okay.
Lions and you got the Giants. So take your pick.
Yeah, but well, listen, go back to the Lions. Like, listen, eventually the Chiefs are going to dial it in. It's something that they have a tendency to do. They might struggle in the beginning, and I know that, for you New York Giants fans, this doesn't make a difference, but for the teams that are going to actually make the playoffs and make a run for this thing, you want to see the Chiefs beat the Lions because of conference and playoff seeding and
You
everything
do.
like that. You New York Giants fans, you're out of this discussion. This doesn't affect you whatsoever.
The
I get it.
The Chiefs last year played like, I believe there was definitely the most in the league. It was 8 one-score games, and they won 8 one-score games. That means that 1 or 2 plays are going in their direction. And this year, 1 or 2 plays have gone against them. So I think you're right. Coming back to the norm of the Chiefs' norm could be possible here, middle of the season, towards the end of the season, but they haven't been the same. Their O-line is not the same. Mahomes has been like running for his life. He made a couple, but not all of the plays he needs to make. I see the
Get-right
Lions
game is
putting
not
up a big
versus the
number
Lions.
on them. They're going to put a big
Get-right
number
game
on
is
them.
not versus the Lions.
Right. Correct.
What do you guys think about the
against us.
Colts and Cardinals game? The Colts and Cardinals. The Colts are a 7-point favorite at home.
Do you really
Murray
have to talk? Is that really the game you're going to ask
I
about?
think-
Right? Come on.
I think Ashley just gave freaking E-Rock a layup here. Here we
Why?
go. Go ahead.
Why?
I know. I
Go ahead.
appreciate the assist because, listen, if you really dive into it, the Arizona Cardinals under our former defensive coordinator, Jonathan Gannon, it really isn't going anywhere. But it's time to start having a conversation about the Indianapolis Colts being legitimate Super Bowl contenders and at least spoiling some things in the playoff due to one Daniel Jones, who I believe you're very familiar with. It's so funny. It's so funny when these people leave New York. They blossom into the butterfly that they are instead of being dragged down by Big Blue.
The host set us up again,
having
Joe.
some difficulty.
The host set us up again, Joe.
We might have to restart this. I can't really hear E-Rock too well.
I'm kidding. But let's talk about it though. The Colts have been playing pretty incredible. They're the number 1 seed right now in the AFC. I mean, I hate to say it, but Eric is right. I mean, I'm liking the Colts, and well, I mean, listen. Yeah,
Colts are playing excellent football. They have figured it out with their quarterback, and
whoever that guy is.
We said for years, though. We said for years if he had time, he could be very effective. And just look what he does with time. Jonathan Taylor's leading the league in rushing too, right?
Yeah. When the Giants figure it out in 10 years, we'll bring him back. He's going to be great.
I'm dead. By the way, Murray might not play in this. He didn't practice Wednesday, and if Murray doesn't play, it's going to be Jacoby Brissett. And the spread is only 7 points. I feel like that's such an easy win for the Colts.
Agreed.
And exactly. And as Bonnie, my mother, said about Kyler Murray the other day, I don't know him. So apparently he's not relevant. Is there any other games that you're excited about? I'm excited for Monday Night Football, by the way. Like the Bills at Falcons. I think that's going to be a good one. And the Bears at Commanders. Let's talk about the Commanders for a second. Does this scare us a little bit in our division?
I don't think they're right either. I don't think the Commanders are at full strength either.
No, I think everybody nailed that.
I do like that game.
It is a tale as old as time.
Whoa, what's that?
It's a rookie quarterback that blows it up and is the next phenom. We saw it with the kid in Houston and the next sophomore slump. Now you got film on you. Now they're watching tape on you. These defensive coordinators like our Vic Fangio has been doing it for 40 years. They're going to figure you out. So Washington, I think, is a good team. But that sophomore slump, it doesn't matter what team and what division, what conference, that sophomore slump thing is for real.
And it's the opposite on the other side of the football, though, because Caleb Williams, he's actually, I think, he's improving in his sophomore year. Those are the two quarterbacks. They were 1-2, and everyone was praising Jaden Daniels, while I was like, oh, this guy's in the next RG3. And sure enough, before the season starts, he goes down. He hasn't even played one game. It was his first game back last week, right? So he's probably not even 100% either. So it's interesting. I'm assuming this is the first time these guys have played, so we'll see. It's the 1-2 picks from 2 years ago going at each other.
There is an injury also for the Commanders. You're taking the Bears, really?
Yeah.
Commanders even at home. They're a 4.5 point favorite currently right now.
4.5.
Terry
Give me
McLaurin is 4.5. You want the 4.5? Okay.
And McLaurin is questionable.
I mean, he's questionable. Yeah. I mean, he's got a quad injury, and Coach Dan Quinn said that he looks like he's optimistic, even though he missed practice on Wednesday. It looks optimistic he might play by Monday. That's something we'll have to see. But the Commanders scare me a little bit. I'm not so worried about the Giants, and I'm not so worried about the Cowboys, but I am worried about the Commanders.
I'm giving the points, and I'm taking the Commanders.
Yeah. I'm questionable. I'm leaning towards the Commanders on this one. I'm going to see, but side bet exactly. What about Bills at Falcons? To me, that's the first Monday night doubleheader. I know the Bills are coming off of a weird loss against the Patriots, which
that's it. That's all you got to say, because they're not going to lose 2 in a row. I'm taking the Bills.
Agreed. I'm feeling like, I mean, the spread actually opened up with the Bills as a 5.5 point favorite, and it dropped after last week's game. And I'm like, why? They're going to come back so hard. That is a division rivalry. We all know with division rivalries, anything can happen. It is just like, and even today, I am nervous actually about today's game, and I am scared to even admit that, but I am scared. I know, Eric. I know. Don't shake your head at me.
Ash, for all the reasons that LPG just gave you, you're a good team. You had kind of a loss that was unexpected, and now you get to take it out on a team that doesn't even deserve to be on the same football field.
The refs hate us. The refs hate us. There's nothing
No, we don't ref blame. We're not going to ref blame.
I ref blame. What do you mean I ref blame? I was at that game. I watched so many missed holding calls, so many missed things. I was so angry at the game. I don't even think they show half of the stuff that they're missing on TV. And it's frustrating because actually I did make some money though last week when they were playing the Bucks, and I saw that the refs were so on the side 2 weeks ago, and I saw they were so on the side of the refs. I actually put a little in-game something, and I ended up cashing out because I was like, I'm riding with the refs on this. And I don't know. I'm a little nervous.
Go refs.
Go refs.
Yeah.
Listen,
hey, the Giants fans are going to convince themselves that this is the trap game. We're walking into the trap. We're taking over the trap.
It's the trap house.
So who's winning tonight then?
Trap
you feel
game
that confident?
Football.
You feel that confident, Eric?
Welcome to the trap house.
I know. I'm nervous. I am nervous.
I
always am, though.
That might be a sign,
I feel like that's
Joe.
the whole point of being an Eagles fan. Well, I mean, as an Eagles fan, we're always. I mean,
would you?
Ashley, it's true. Ashley, you've got so much to worry about. Years.
Yeah. So many hardships. So
hard for you guys.
Yeah, that's great. Listen, and if you're like Joe and I, we're Yankee fans, and we just watch them get embarrassed, and this is just like this is just gonna be like the ball's gonna keep rolling downhill here right now.
I'm more embarrassed of your phone right now.
I am a little happy that the Phils at least won one last night because I was so worried we were going to get shut out by the Dodgers. And I know I have a Brooklyn Dodgers pennant behind me, which none of you have commented on, which I'm very excited about because I thought I was going to take the heat. But that was from my grandma. You didn't notice it? That was my grandma went to that game, so I have it up. It's a Jackie Robinson one. So I at least represent Brooklyn Dodgers.
Schwarber's shot hasn't even landed yet.
Well, I want to keep talking about football, but I do know that you guys have to go and watch the game. I'm so jealous that I am not going to be there with you guys, but I will catch the one in Philly. Are you guys going to come to Philadelphia and come to our house?
I'm thinking about it.
Joe, to Joe's credit, Joe does not miss games. No matter how good or how bad his team is, he always shows up, and for that, I will always respect him. Now, on game day, I'm going to crap all over him and his team, But Joe, just just know that from a Philly guy who bleeds green and gives you a hard time, you know I love you, brother, and I'll see you in a couple hours.
No doubt, no
Ah,
doubt, no doubt.
see,
Ashley, this is my
friendly rivalry.
25th year going to every game home and away, so I won't miss it in Philly, and I'm actually really excited for it because we'll be 2-0 against Philly this year, and I love it.
And
Oh,
that'll be all
you
we
You
got to
had
definitely
stand on.
me until 2-0. You had me until 2-0. I was like,
will.
oh, he's so sweet. He's so sweet. And then I was like, game on.
E-Rock, who's out? Who's
Let's
out? Who's
Yeah,
go.
out on
I
Philly?
say,
Who's out on the Eagles? Is it the guard?
yeah,
Who's the guard? The guard's out, right?
I see zero class. Yeah, Landon's at. That's all right. Zero class. I'll tell you what. Come about 8:15 tonight. Class is going to be in session, pal. We're
Oh
going to show you
boy.
what a real football team looks like.
Hmm.
I'm done making half and halves, Eric. I can't give you all my jerseys.
I
Yeah.
gotta say, I do love your setup there. You've got some
Yeah,
great memorabilia there. I love it.
appreciate it.
I'm gonna add to mine.
Joe had
Well, guys,
Ash.
thank you
Joe had the
so much for joining
jersey.
us. We've got to do
Oh,
this
sorry.
again soon. It was so much fun. Yes.
Yeah, awesome. I just want to make one footnote. Joe had a jersey years ago that said instead of Class 0, it said Super Bowls 0. And when that first one happened, it was at 18. E-Rock and
Yeah,
his people
yeah.
raised a bunch of money and they took the jersey and had some fun with it. But yeah,
So
Joe has
Ashley,
like
yeah,
also a jersey.
I will leave you with that. I did have a Super Bowl 0 jersey. I wore it to Philly for 13 luxurious years. And after the Eagles won the Super Bowl, E-Rock and I did team up. We raised $10,300 for the jersey.
Oh,
E-Rock presented me with the check that we gave to the Tom Coughlin J Fund. And the first game the next year, E-Rock, Philly fans, the Eagles themselves, the fire
Yeah.
department came and they burned the jersey at the first game.
We burned the jersey in the parking lot. Yep, at
no
the tailgate,
way.
right in front of Lincoln Finance. Yeah, zero
I
Super Bowl jersey. We raised enough money, $10,000, gave it to the Tom Coughlin J Fund
They're funny.
Foundation, and actually Don Smolinski, president of the Eagles, was the guy who lit the torch up,
That's right.
burned that Super Bowl because we are Super Bowlists no more, and we are now still defending Super Bowl champions. Going in the trap to take over the trap. I'll see you in a couple hours, Joe.
yes.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
All
I
right.
love it. I
Trap
love it
House.
so much. Oh, we're fired up. Let's go. I mean,
Let's do it.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see you guys after we win this matchup. So we can't wait to hear a little bit more about it. But guys, again, thank you so much. Have so much fun at the game. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm gonna send me videos and updates and things and have a blast. And thank you, Mike, Joe, and Eric for joining All In with Ashley. And now it's time for Ashley's Pick Six, where I give you my locks of the week. Let's start things off with the former quarterback for the New York Giants, who's now at the Colts. Sorry, slight dig. Had to do it in my Eagles green. So the Colts are going to be hosting the Cardinals on Sunday, and the Colts are 7-point favorite at home. I am loving Daniel Jones. I mean, maybe since he's no longer a Giant, but no, he has been going incredible. They are currently right now the first in the AFC with 4-1 record. They're home and they're going up against a possible, we don't even know what's happening. Murray might not play because he didn't practice on Wednesday. His backup is Jacoby Brissett. There's just too many unknowns with the Cardinals right now and how they played last week. And as Bonnie said, we don't know him. We don't know him. So I'm liking Colts -7. I think they're going to cover the spread. So spread them. Another matchup I really like are the Bengals at Packers. Now, this is the biggest point spread of the week. The Bengals are getting 14.5 points. I understand the Packers are great and they're home. And the Bengals just traded for Joe Flacco, who, while he's no star, he is still a veteran quarterback. And I mean, okay, let's actually talk a little stats though. He only completed just 58.1% of his passes for 815 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he threw 6 interceptions in 4 starts. That's so bad. It's bad. But again, veteran quarterback, and I do think 14.5 points is just a little too high. Now, do I think the Bengals are going to beat the Packers at Lambeau Field? No, not even close. But I do think that he can keep it close and at least under 2 touchdowns or close enough. So I'm going to take the Bengals plus 14.5 points because I just think it's a little steep for my blood. The matchup I am most excited for, believe it or not, isn't even the Eagles versus Giants. I am so excited to watch the Lions at Chiefs. This is the game of the week for me. I hate to say it, but the Chiefs are in their anti-hero phase and they need to shake it off. And I hope they're not fearless to win at the end of the game, but I know the Lions were trouble when they walked in. That's right. I gave a ton of Taylor Swift references there. Just had to. But the Chiefs, I think they're going to take another L at home. I do. The Lions money line here is actually my main bet, but to be safe and my lock of the week, I will say take the Lions plus 2.5. And can you actually name how many songs that I just quoted there, by the way? If you can, write it in the comments section. Okay. Now, another game that I'm really interested in, believe it or not, it's a terrible matchup, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing from the Patriots. Okay. Now, the Patriots just beat the Bills. I get it was a division rivalry, and it could have been a trap game. And the fact that it's a matchup that the two have played so many times, I always get a little nervous with division matchups, but the Patriots have been playing well. Drake May has been great. And the Saints are only 1-4. They got their first win last week against the Giants, which was nothing to brag about. Let's be real. Sorry, Giants fans. But I'm liking the Patriots on the road here. The Saints are getting 3.5 points, but I think the Patriots can cover that. So I'm going to say take the Pats, minus 3.5 points. They're going to cover it. Spread them. Let's talk a little Monday Night Football. We have a doubleheader, and I'm going to take both matchups. I'm so excited to have this weekend off and just relax and watch football. Oh, so excited. I love a Thursday night game for the Eagles because now I get to really watch and enjoy. And I am so pumped for the Bills at Falcons, which is the first matchup at 7:15 Eastern time. The Bills are a 4.5 point favorite, which seems kind of weird because they opened up at 5.5 points. And I get that the Bills just lost to the Patriots, which we just spoke about. But again, division rivalry, and they're fired up. They are not going to lose 2 games back to back against a 2-2 team. I mean, the Falcons played well against the Commanders, and they're coming off of a bye week. But no, I'm sorry. It's Bills all the way here for me. They are going to win on the road. They're going to cover 4.5 points. Spread them. Bears at Commanders. This game does scare me, I'm not going to lie, but I am still going to put it in a lock of the week because the Commanders, I hate to admit it, and I actually like the Bears, obviously more than I like the Commanders who are in my division, but I'm thinking that the Commanders could pull out the win here at home. They're a 4.5 point favorite, same spread Monday night, but I'm going to say spread them for both Monday night games, and those are my picks and locks of the week. Don't forget, like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Newsweek and at Ashley Haas, because I'm Ashley Haas and I'm all in.
The money keep calling my name. Dollar signs make you sing.